So I think with the way Punk approaches, he's going to have some games of intel before he gets a real handle on things. We might see a little bit of similar what we saw in Winners Finals, where he goes down early, brings it back close. But against Punk, it is going to be so difficult, right? When you get behind, it's like you feel the aura, the presence of Punk, and making those comebacks is nigh impossible. Oh my goodness.
Straight into the Ryu. And it's going to be the C Viper pick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A whole different demeanor now in regards to the pressure that's going to be presented. We've talked about Cammy's offensive pressure on the ground and more so on the air. I feel like the air approach is what's really going to be concentrated on for that character, but this one's going to be a whole different story. C Viper, much more ground-based. And can't take the skies with their shenanigans. It's not going to be like as beneficial, right? Burn kicks are only going to be more so like a mix-up tool to kind of get the knockdown and get your ground game back going in comparison.
And another thing that Punk has been super good at on this character that we haven't highlighted too much is that overhead, right? As like a low crush tool. He's really been using it to counter a lot of these crouch medium kicks. It kind of reminds me of the Cammy dive kick. He uses it in a lot of those situations. But this time the DI gets countered outright. Saw the drive rush coming on in, but didn't commit to anything that couldn't be DI'd back. Oh! Trying to crouch pierce me. Win again, yeah, immediately. You talked about it, -1, right? So analysis is looking to check immediately, and wow! Caught Punk pressing a button as soon as he landed as well.
Look at a decent amount of damage off of that level 1, but still within range. Crouching heavy punch, has to go for the punish counter sweep. A little bit too far to get a conversion into a crouching heavy punch again.
Precisely. Oh, they didn't actually cancel that one, so just punished outright.
Ooh. There's so much chip damage on the table, level 2!
Oh, true. Punk did have the level 2.
He had level 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that was a straight up true block string, but maybe it might have been. It just looked a little awkward. But either way, Hinao doing a nice job identifying where he can get the chip kill at. Oh, and Punk, of course, always identifying the whip punishes.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that was a true block string. I'm genuine about it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, level 2 does blow up any sort of projectile with C Viper. It does go past the projectile.
There's something that slipped through the cracks in playing a new character.
Oh, a little bit too early on the Hashogaki, but Punk was ready for it. Oh, that's actually kind of rough. The character model wasn't even turned around. You tried to go for a DI. He now was ready for it this time, especially with the way that Jojo Taro threw that out in the last round. Yeah. You best believe he's going to be ready for these. Oh, was that low medium kick super jump canceled into level 2?
Yeah, it might have been something that Jade's hands might have just got mixed up trying to get it to feint cancel.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you right there.
That was unfortunate, but Punk, you can see he's confident in the C Viper. Drops the first game, but he's going straight back into it.
Excellent conversion off of that.
Oh. D too close on that one, but nothing afterwards, right? He wants to preserve that drive meter. Seems to be costing him right now, though. Oh my goodness, the breaks from Hinao, and then the reset on the DI. He's like, yeah, I got that in my playbook too, Playboy. Oh, no cross cut. Put that on Milk Carter, where it at?
Such a tough space to even try to consider Sizemore, right? The fireballs just could be so much faster to stop him, and the hold on getting them, the donkey kick right into the chest of C Viper.
Because off the drive rush as well to counter the check attack from Punk. Very smart stuff from Hinao. Having a lot of respect for Punk's ability to check drive rushes.
Oh. So difficult to even try to check. Punk hasn't even thrown a single Sizemore to kind of like size up Hinao. Does get the punish counter again with that sweep. Knock him down. Forward throw. What's the approach? Dash up.
Another one. He's been really establishing these loops with C Viper in the corner and caught Hinao reaching on the third one.
Yeah. Not gonna spend the rest of the bar?
Just left him standing right, trying to preserve the meter for the next round, and that could come back to cost him. Big perfect parry, saw the heavy Hashigeki winding up and did not let him continue. Well done from Punk right there, putting a round on the board. Gotta find some ground with this C Viper. If he doesn't, I think the switch is coming.
Oh, no Thunder Knuckle. That was a prime opportunity to get your Aoki started.
Yeah, now he just doesn't jump that often, right? So you see it, and it just catches you off guard. All you need to be is a frame or two off. The anti-air is not coming out. Oh, beautiful hesitation right there, right? He went with jab, jab, slight weight before the crouch medium kick, blowing up Punk's defensive timing perfectly.
Not quite dead yet, though. Oh, the overhead again! Catching the counter hit. He had done that against Jotaro before.
Big round ender, and I think Punk, I imagine, is going back to the Cammy. Yeah, we are going back to the character select screen at the very least. Got to take some time to think about it. You see the nod with the eyebrow raise. Like, wow, this kid, pretty good out here for 14 years old.
This guy's insane, by the way. Cammy is solidified from the side of Punk. Hinao showing off with that Ryu 2 games straight. Pretty convincing as well. There has just been so much activity within the mid-range that Punk was not able to really get started, which is rather impressive to say, right? Like, you can't get started with the Seismo because the fireball's just that much faster with Ryu. The normal choices, the normal ranges that he's been playing at also kind of deceptive to get Punk within actual whiff punish range for these crouching heavy punches. It's been sweep to get punish counters, but even so, when he goes for the jump overs, it didn't lead to much. And speaking of which, starting things off with a punish counter sweep right off the bat, Hinao susceptible to that at the very least, with Punk having to worry about the fireball game from this range, and also the fiercest coming in, backdashing away, another punish counter. And
another big thing that Hinao has been using in the set so far, right, is that donkey kick to outspace a lot of what Punk wanted to do on the C Viper. So, oh man, the solar plex is another one of those tools, right? Moves Ryu forward so far, empty jump into the cross jab to blow up the tech throw attempt.
Oh, no cross cut again. That's the second time over. Hinao has not been able to show off that card.
Oh, huge throw attack from Punk right there. Ooh, not biting on that whatsoever as well. He'll take the throw, but he tried to DI the Hadouken, recovered just in time. Hinao on set point.
This is rather tough. It's the second time he's trying to throw out that drive impact against Hinao. It's been countered successfully. Looking at match point, as you had mentioned, there's just been so much going on for Hinao's Ryu. Oh my God!
Bro, yeah, these like E-break drive rushes into the donkey kick, and again the activity, bro. Using Punk's great reactions against him, right? He's like, okay, I can whip punish that, and he swings right into the last active frame.
Finally getting a very significant whiff punish off of the crouching medium punch is Punk. Oh, the uppercut, just resetting the momentum against him. Hinao scores! He gets the overhead, and now into the level 3. That's gonna be more than enough damage. Ladies and gentlemen, Hinao going back up to face against JoJo. 3-0 against Punk, are you kidding me?
Wow. And Hinao, bro, that was true, like, young man style gameplay where you do not know the consequences of life. Like, my man was not worried about it, right? It's true though. Like, he was not worried about the things that Punk could have done. He was like, I'm gonna do a drive rush. Okay, it didn't work. Immediate drive rush overhead again. Like, he was not concerned with the possibilities, the consequences of his actions. He was looking to win the game, and boy, did he ever.
Brother, you are not kidding. The most he has to worry about is probably homework.
Yeah, legit. He's like, you know what? My grades are looking good. I don't got nothing to worry about. And that's exactly what we saw. Just aggression and confidence against Punk. Like, never second guessing, never hesitating. And man, what a performance.
This is rather impressive too. That, again, I think level 2 would have done a pretty decent amount of damage also. But man, a slight mishap. That was definitely an execution error, that from the side of Punk.
But yeah,
but
so
look
many.
At that. You were talking about it right on the money too, like really taking advantage of like Punk's reactionary tendencies. Going for a drive rush, immediate E-break, being able to stuff him out has been so on point. That was an excellent call.
Like the fireballs, the donkey kicks, like the E-break drive rushes, all of those things did such a work against Punk, right? And it's all these tools that you need to fight somebody with extremely strong ground game, right? You want to use that fireball that outspaces their long range buttons a little bit. Same thing with the donkey kick. It outspaces a lot of the options the players are looking for. And against Punk, whose reactions are very, very strong, has a lot of startup. So if he kind of just gets in his own head a little bit, or if he thinks that the donkey kick isn't going to reach, he's going to definitely try to whiff punish, and he ends up swinging into it a couple of times.